Hello everyone, hope you're all doing well. Today we are going to complete our unit, lesson 5. Please open your books on pages 104 and we are going to complete to the end of the unit. Today we are going to read a piece of literature. The title is You Can Be Anything. But before we start reading, we need to know our lesson's objectives for today. We are going to read, as I mentioned, a piece of literature. We are going to learn some suffixes for jobs. And we are going to study the modal verb could, which is used to express possibility. Yes. Now, lesson 5, literature. The title, You Can Be Anything. Now, I want to ask you this question. When you are older, what kind of job would you like to have? Is it going to be a kind of an artistic job? Is it going to be a kind of a practical job? Is it going to be a kind of job helping other people? Now, how many different jobs can you think of for these categories? So please, if you thought of an artistic job, try to say some jobs like artistic ones. I'll give you, some examples. So please have a look. Artistic jobs, they are like singer, an actor, an artist, a hairdresser, like this. Okay, the second one, a practical job. Maybe you will be thinking of a builder, a plasterer, a car mechanic, etc. The third one, a job helping other people. It could be like a doctor, a nurse, a dentist, a firefighter, a teacher, a dentist, etc. So again, which one are you thinking of your job in the future? Yes. Now I will move to exercise number 2. Read and listen to the poem. Does the poem mention any jobs that you talked about in activity 1? Match the pictures to jobs in the poem. This is a quick picture for some jobs. Maybe you think of one when you grow older. Okay, so students, this is the poem. The title, You Can Be Anything, by Terry Hopkins. So please listen.
Track 45. You Can Be Anything, by Terry Hopkins.
See, you can be anything, but you must try. So never give up. Reach for the sky. You could be a doctor and look after the sick, or a builder building houses, brick after brick. You could be a dentist and fix a cracked tooth, or look after horses, mending sore hooves. You could be a singer, singing songs to a crowd, have everyone screaming your name out aloud. See, you can be anything, but you must try, so never give up. Reach for the sky. You could be an actor and dress up all day, pretend to be different, whoever you may. You could be a hairdresser and cut people's hair, cut all sorts of shapes, whatever you dare. You could be a plasterer and smooth wonky walls on ceilings, in bedrooms, in kitchens and halls.
Yes. So students, this is the first part of the poem. But before I move to the second part, please, if you look quickly at the first picture, what is this job? It is a doctor. It is a doctor. The second picture is, yes, please try to say your answer before I say it. It's a builder. A builder. The third picture is for a dentist. Dentist. Thank you very much. Okay, now we are going to move to the second part of the poem. Please listen.
See, you can be anything, but you must try. So never give up. Reach for the sky. You could be a firefighter and save someone's life, putting great big fires out morning till night. You could be a police officer patrolling the roads, keeping the world safe from the bad boys and girls. You could be a scientist making potions and pills, finding new medicines that help mend the ill. See, it really doesn't matter whatever you choose. As long as you're happy, you never will lose. But don't look at me to decide what you do. The only one making that choice will be you.
Yes, you are the only one who's going to choose your job. Don't let anyone, choose the job for you. Yes. Now, if you look at the picture on the screen, for the two firefighters, okay? This job, firefighters. A new book, if you look up on the page, you have a woman. We call this job that she is a scientist. She is a scientist. Yes, and actually, the boy and girl here, they are thinking, the boy is thinking of becoming a police officer, and the girl is thinking of becoming an actor. Yes, so these are, some of the jobs related to the pictures. Yes. Now, students, I will move to exercise number 3. Read and listen to the poem again and discuss these questions in groups. Now, the first one, please try to think of the answers. Then give me your answer. Now, number 1, how many jobs does the writer mention in the poem? Are any of the jobs similar? Which jobs are very different from each other and how? So please try to go back to the poem and count how many jobs. Yes, I'll show you the answer. Actually, the writer talked about 11 jobs. 11 jobs. Now, number 2, what point do you think the writer is making in this poem by writing about jobs that are very different? Very different. Okay, what is the point that he's trying to tell us? Okay, actually, number 2, the writer wants to say that job possibilities are endless. Really, you can be anything. Not all of the students are going to be doctors, and not all of them are going to be engineers. Not all of them are going to be, dentists. See, job possibilities are endless. So think of the job that you like and go for it. Yes, now number 3, what advice does the writer give about how you should feel about your job? How you should feel about your job. Of course, you should feel happy. You should feel happy and excited. And number 4, what other advice can you think of? Share your ideas with your class. You need, this student's answer. Yes, thank you very much. Now, I will go to exercise number 4, word study. Now we are going to learn suffixes. But, before we start with the exercise, I want to tell you what are the suffixes. Suffixes, they are a group of letters. They come at the end of the word. They help the learner to change or to have new words. To change, sometimes we change the meaning of the words, sometimes to have new words. But, in our lesson for today, we are going to use 3 suffixes, which are ER, OR, IST. All of them, they are related to forming jobs. Forming jobs. But, just to give you the full information, in English, we have suffixes and we have prefixes. Prefixes, they come before the word, before the main word. Suffixes, they come after the word. I will give you just one example. If I have the word like, I can use now a prefix. I say dislike. So this here is a prefix. Now for suffixes, I'll give you another example. Move. I have the verb move. If I add MENT to the end of the word, then I will have movement. Now I changed the verb to a noun using the suffix which is ment. meant. Of course, I have a lot of suffixes and prefixes, but today we are going to learn only about the suffixes related to jobs. Yes, thank you very much, students, for listening. Now I will start reading exercise number 4. Find 10 words for jobs in the poem and look at the endings. Then write them in the correct column in your notebook. Can you add 5 more jobs? Look at other lessons to help you. Yes. Now again, students, I'll give you some time. You need to go back to the poem and give me or find the jobs that end with ER. Again, you need to write all of the jobs that you find, then compare your answers with mine. Yeah, please have a look. The first one is builder. As you can see, this job ends in ER. Singer, hairdresser, plasterer, firefighter, and the last one is police officer. As you can see here, I have 6 jobs ending in ER. Now, if I go to the second column, they are asking me to find jobs with OR. Yes, please try to find the answer yourselves, then compare yours with mine. Okay, the first one is doctor. Doctor. If you pay attention, that's this job ends in OR, not ER. And the other one is actor. Actor. Yes, these only 2 jobs in the poem that ending in OR. And again, the last one, we have again only 2 jobs ending in IST. The first one is dentist. Dentist. And the last one is scientist. Scientist. Yes, my precious students, you need to study those jobs. Okay, now if I move to exercise number 5, is pronunciation rhyming words. You know what do we mean by rhyming words? They are the words ending in the same sound. Ending in the same sound. Like, if I say, I'll give you some examples. Like, I say station, generation, conversation. See, this is a set, of rhyming words. I'll give you another example. If I say number 4, which is rhymed with door. See, door, 4. Yes, this is what we mean by rhyming sounds. Okay, now listen to the second verse of the poem again, and what rhyming vowel sounds do you hear at the end of each line? So please listen.
Track 46.
See, you can be anything, but you must try. So never give up. Reach for the sky. You could be an actor and dress up all day. Pretend to be different, whoever you may. You could be a hairdresser and cut people's hair. Cut all sorts of shapes, whatever you dare. You could be a plasterer and smooth wonky walls on ceilings, in bedrooms, in kitchens and halls.
Okay, thank you very much for listening. So now, students, if you go only to the second verse of the poem, try to give me rhyming words. They always come at the end of the line. So I will show you the first word. Try is rhyming with sky. So please listen. Try, sky. Try, sky. Okay, this is the first pair of rhyming sounds. Okay, the other one, day. Day is rhyming with may. Day, may. Okay, the third will be hair. Hair is rhyming with dare. Hair, dare. Next one will be balls. Balls. Try to find the rhyming word. balls is rhyming with holes. Holes. Yes. So students, please pay attention. These rhyming words are only the second verse of the poem. Okay. Now exercise number 6. Say these words and match the sounds to the sounds in activity 5. Listen and check. Okay, now you know they added 4 more words. They are way, my, falls, share. Now if I say the word way, way is rhyming with which set? Is it going to be with the try or hair or day or balls? Actually, it goes with way, they, may. See? Okay, now the second word is my. Where are you going to put my? In which set of rhyming words? Think of it before I show you. Okay, my, it goes to the first one. Because you know we say my, try, sky. Yes, thank you. The third word, falls. Falls. Yes, it goes to the last one. So now we have falls, balls, holes. Yes. And the last one, we have the word share. Share. It goes with hair, there. So now students, I think now you know what do we mean by rhyming words or sounds. Thank you very much. Okay. Now I will move you know to a grammatical point is for a modal verb could. Could plus be. Could plus be. You know, here we use could for possibility. Now I will read these 2 examples. You could be a doctor and look after the sick. See, you could be. There's a possibility for you to be a doctor and look after the sick. Another example, you could be a dentist and fix a cracked tooth. Again, here I use could for possibility to express a possibility. Now, use of English, choose the correct definition for the use of could. Now, just I said the answer a short time ago, but I will read the 3 sentences. Now, is could means you are allowed to be a doctor or a dentist, or you will definitely be a doctor or a dentist, or it is possible that you will be a doctor or a dentist. Which one? Actually, the correct answer is 3. Okay, when I say you could be a doctor, it means it is possible that you will be a doctor or a dentist. Yes, thank you. Now, you know, using the pictures to make 2 more sentences using the structure in the poem and make the sentences rhyme. Now, you know what do we mean by rhyming. Then make 2 more sentences with your own ideas. I will help you with the first 2 lines and you need, you know, to follow my way to complete the other 2 lines. Yes, if you look at picture number 1 and 2, look, I will say, please, you know, these are samples. You can change them. You can follow my way in writing. Yes, you could be a doctor who, now you need, you know, to use actions. Who cures and explores. You could be a player who kicks and scores. See? So this is my way. You know, I left the other 2 lines for you. You need to complete it on your own. Yes. Now, if I move to exercise number 9, values, working hard on setting goals. Tell your partner about something you have worked hard to achieve. How did you feel? I use the topics to help you. You know, you can talk about a sport or extracurricular activity, a school project or exam, something at home. See, you need to tell your friend, your family member about how hard you work to achieve your goal. Okay. Now, number 2, please look at Liam's notes about something he wants to achieve. What do you think it is? Now, you know, here, Liam wrote, let's say, few notes. I will read them. Practice every day, half an hour after school, Saturday mornings, till Dad and Jake, so they can help me. Go to United match on the 28th of August. I watch strikers. Put name down for trials for under 12s for new school team. Trials, you know, they are going to be on the 10th and 11th of September. So, if you can tell me, what do you think it is? If you look at Liam's notes. Okay, the answer is Liam wants to be a striker in the school's football team. Especially, you know, if you look at the third note, what did he say? That he's going to go to United match on the 28th of August. Watch strikers. You know, he wants to learn from their movements. He wants to copy them, etc. Okay, now number 3, what actions is Liam going to take to achieve his goal? What are the actions? Of course, you can't tell me the actions in the notes. Yes, Liam is going to practice every day, as mentioned in the notes, tell close people to help him, and he's going to watch football matches, and the last one, he's going to put his name for the trials. Yes. So students, this is all for today's lesson. After that, I want you please to do pages 84, 85. They are related to lesson number 5. Page number 86, this is a revision for unit 7 in general. So please try to do the 3 pages. If you have any concern, don't hesitate to write me an email or a message on the school's websites. Yes, thank you very much for watching and see you soon, inshallah. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh.